Ivan, through to play the Warriors next week and do or die, but did you get everything you wanted first out of that game tonight?
Not everything, but we got enough, good and bad. So yeah, like it's been a little bit challenging the last couple of weeks. Just once we had our position finalised, kind of knew we couldn't really move like significantly. Resting players, that kind of stuff. He's an idiot. So yeah, like I thought a lot of it today was good. There's a few things that we can definitely learn from, which we will. But just ready to start the new comp. Yeah, grateful to be there.
How did it change your mindset, knowing, like you said, resting players, all of that? Like how did you shift as a club and as a coaching staff?
We didn't really shift that much. Like just the fact that we rested players, like that shifts it. Like it didn't shift our mindset, but that just changes things. So, and just the way the games have dropped this week. Today was we wanted to get the boys back out and play a good game to prepare us for what's next week, and I felt like that happened. Like I said, there's some good stuff that we can definitely build on, and there's some other stuff that we have to improve.
What gives you confidence heading into this campaign next month? What do you like about Penrith and what you're doing right now?
I think experience goes a long way, but I think also the reason we're in this position is just the narrow focus of week to week. Like it sort of sounds cliche, but that sort of turned our season around. I think a lot of time earlier in the year when we were last after round 12, we were just constantly sort of looking at the ladder and thinking, how are we going to get into the top 8 from here? But we sort of shifted that to just improving our footy week by week by week, and now heading to the finals. It's obviously a tough task, but it's got to be week by week. And Warriors over there is a tough proposition, but challenge we're looking forward to. And I think that experience in big games definitely helps, but it's probably a big emphasis on us as a leadership group to help those younger guys that haven't been in that position before. And it is a different ball game, and we've got to get the best out of them and give them confidence to play their game.
Well, then you haven't had to, in the last 4 or 5 years, you haven't had to play sudden death footy from the get-go in finals. How much different is that in terms of just preparing and mindset?
I don't think it's actually different at all, because you want to win every game. I mean, I'm telling you, the teams that are in the top 4, they will be desperate to win next week. So it doesn't really change in that sense. And you don't look too far ahead. Like you just honestly you got to get the process right and on a day-to-day basis. So that's what we'll be doing, and that's what we've always done.
And as like I think Nathan was alluding to, the fact that you were coming last in round 12 and you've had to look week by week, has that helped you to maybe prepare for that anyway, for that that mindset?
Well, definitely as the young guys, because as Nat said, like they haven't, there's a few there who haven't done this before, so we only have to reflect back on this year to for them to understand the value and the importance of that. So other than that, it's just business as usual. Like happy to be here, but just know how big an occasion this is, and just really happy and excited about being there.
What's the feeling like about the Warriors for you? That occasion over there that it will be against Webby, all those storylines.
Yeah, I got to be honest. It's I love going there. I feel like it's my second home, so I always enjoy going back there. But also know what's awaiting us too. So like this is what you play. This is what you get ready the whole year for. It's 6 months to be able to get in this position. So I just want to make sure we prepare as best we can to be able to deliver our best performance.
Any preference on when you play next week? There's a bit of chat about moving the game not to clash with the All Blacks.
No.
Couldn't care. Day, afternoon, night, doesn't matter.
It's not my decision, so we'll do with what we got.
Do you feel like you go over there with a bit of pressure off you guys, given where the season was, I guess, a few months ago?
We've only really looked at pressure from an internal perspective, and we just want to be able to, live up to our own standards and make sure we play, the way we're capable of. That's all we're really worrying about. If we can do that, and what will be, will be.
give us a word on Nathan's performance today? Some really classy moments there.
Yeah, he had a very good game, I thought. Yeah, a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of good things that we can take from today that we can build on. And you know, obviously he's a halfback, and he has a big say in a lot of the stuff we do. And the good stuff today was, yeah, a lot of it was around him.
Nathan, were you burning a bit from the last couple of losses? I know such tight losses, you wear the losses as hard as anyone, but what's that done for your sort of mindset? Has it been an extra motivator to turn things around the next month?
A little bit, I guess, but yeah, you want to go out there and win every game, particularly against those top teams. And yeah, I think probably those games that we're in a position to win it and didn't, and that's, you know, my job as a halfback to steer us to victory a lot of the time. So yeah, it was disappointing, but you know, you sort of move on pretty quickly as well and assess where you went wrong, and then yeah, move forward. So I'm really excited for what's in front of us with the finals, and yeah, it'll be good.
Nathan, what about playing Fisher Harris next week? You've played so much finals alongside him. How tough is that challenge going to be?
Oh, he's an absolute beast, and everyone knows that. And I think I've only versed him once at the World Cup when he was playing for New Zealand. I was playing for Australia, and he was one of the best players on the field that night. So yeah, I've played a lot of footy with him, and now to verse him in a finals game over there, yeah, it's another exciting sort of story, I guess, to add to what we're going to do. And yeah, he's definitely one of the best, so going to have to be looking out for him.
And do you feel as confident as previous years right now heading into finals?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I think, again, it's sort of exciting. Like, it's obviously different. It's a different sort of journey for us. But, yeah, I'm just really focused on the Warriors next week, being able to go over there and play. And, you know, I think they have some of the best fans in the game. It'll be a great atmosphere and a great challenge. So, yeah, I find that really exciting.
Ivan, Dylan Edwards plays at such a consistently high level every week, so when he makes a mistake, I don't know why, it feels like we notice it more maybe. Like, where do you think his confidence levels are at heading into his final series?
Yeah, I think Dill's all right. I think, yeah, he's like, you know what, one thing about Dill, the bigger the game, the better he goes. He's been in before. You know, I've got total faith in all our boys.
Brian Toto have a bit of FOMO today because he had to lead the team song.
Yeah, it's exactly how I wanted him to be today. Yeah. So yeah, it's be good to have him and Marto back next week. So